plaintiff, Brian Solpizio, is a recording engineer, and he claims he never should have gotten involved with the defendant because the defendant is a smoker and a drinker who also uses cocaine. Brian is suing the defendant for unpaid wages and slander. Defendant William Satek says Brian is an unsavory character who associates with people who own an S&M dungeon and uses tasers in a sexual manner. William insists he only owes Brian for a portion of his lawsuit.
Start with you.
Honestly, Judge, if I had thought about it, I never would have got involved with this guy. He's a drinker, he smokes. Half the time he's partying out of a bag, if you know what I mean. But I never thought he would screw me out of money.
He digs his nose? What do you mean by that?
Something like that, Your Honor.
Snorts coke. Just say it if that's what you're alleging.
That's correct. That's my allegation.
Smokes, snorts coke, and drinks excessively.
That's true. All of those things are true.
What do you do?
Sorry?
What do you do?
I don't do anything excessively.
You say you only snort a little, you only smoke a little, and you only drink a little. Go ahead. What else you want me to know, sir? How long you all been friends or your association?
Well, we met on the scene. We're both musicians. I record musicians.
When
we
did you meet?
entered into agreement. We met at shows.
When
these things.
did you first meet?
2008, 2009,
All right.
I think. We enter into a verbal agreement. I'm struggling to get by out there. My glasses are broken. I don't know what to do about that. There's my beautiful dog, Betty.
Yeah, stop
I got her
spending
to
your
feed.
money on that other stuff and buy you some glasses. And stop getting sloppy drunk and you won't fall down and break them. How'd you break your glasses?
He broke them.
Oh, we'll get to that.
No, I'm sorry. That's not true. That's perjury. I'm sorry. Strike it from the record.
Already.
Not true.
Already.
This is your dog? You showed me this to show the condition of your glasses earlier, or why are you showing me this?
The dog is a responsibility of mine. I have many responsibilities to meet. I can only do that if my clients pay me in a timely
Gotcha.
manner.
All right. And you all always gotten along since '08 up until this issue?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we were great
Okay,
friends.
good.
Defendant William Satek hired the plaintiff to record his album, and he claims the plaintiff is an unsavory character who associates with the owners of an S&M dungeon.
You give me your background.
Okay, the plaintiff is the definition of an unsavory character. I'm personally shocked that he's even decided to wear sleeves today.
What does that mean?
Sleeveless shirts all the time, this guy.
All right, go ahead.
And
It's not unsavory. He's showing off his muscles.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
show me a 12-pack.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, he's gonna go home today to more unsavory characters, to a place, his apartment complex. They run a fully operational S&M dungeon.
What?
Where they
Objection.
where they hog tie men,
No.
cover them in fruity pebbles and cake mix, cattle prods, tasers, whips, chains.
Tasers.
The guy's a creep.
Tasers.
You have people that can.
No, I don't.
No,
I've
no,
never
no.
seen a taser in my life.
They are tased, and it turns them on.
No, he just associates with the people
Is that
that
your
run the
claim?
place.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's such a thing. I guess that's what I'm asking.
Associate
There's
with.
such a thing of being turned on by being tased. You've heard of that?
Ask
Let's
him.
move on. All right.
Some of us
now
go to
let's
therapy.
let's get to the wages you're suing for.
Okay. We entered into this agreement. Our recording process began in August of 2011. During that time, I spent 66 hours at $25 an hour, a great rate, I might add. Very affordable for anyone, even people like this man.
Outrageous. Just like taping your glasses up with electrical tape.
Yeah, well,
Go ahead.
wouldn't have to.
If you didn't break them.
Go ahead. 66 hours of service you provided to him.
During that time, we established a relationship, good friendship. He's paying me back. He pays up to $693 is the amount I have. Then also,
What was the amount charged?
$1,650, sir.
That was the charge.
Yes.
And how much was paid?
He paid $693.
All right.
And I allowed him to, he and his band members, through other projects I had going on, to work off $211 performing music on other projects, which leaves us with a total of $746
All right.
that he owes me.
And the defamation?
The defamation...
How much do you want for that first?
$500 is defamation.
$500 for defamation. How so?
After the record is done, he gives an interview here in the Chicago Reader. This is available nationally. Anyone can look at it. He says, I still owe the guy who recorded it. I still owe him some money. Now,
You say that's defamation?
well, this is both an admission that he owes me money and also
We're
anyone
talking
looking
about
at
defamation right now.
Every musician on the scene in Chicago will look at that and say, oh yeah, let's go to this guy Sulpizio. You don't even
Him
have to pay
owing
him.
you money?
Yeah.
He admits to owing you money, and that's going to hurt you?
Yeah, it makes it hard to insist that people pay me on a
Read the whole
sir.
part. Read the whole
move
part where it
on. Let's
mentions your
move
name.
on. Let's move on. Go ahead, sir. What do you say to this?
I
You all
say I
came
think-
here with damaged brain cells. Go ahead.
I don't think he understands what defamation
He
means.
certainly doesn't. Let's move past that. Defamation
Okay.
isn't you saying you owe somebody money.
Right.
That doesn't hurt him. Go
Right.
ahead. It hurts you.
I've paid him a bunch of money for...
A bunch of money is what you've paid.
Right. Right, for the recording from April 2011 to January 2012. Thousands of dollars for this recording. And I do owe him no more than a day's work of $25 an hour. That's $200. That's my charge right now from him.
Are you backing that up? What do you got? You got anything written down?
He was very specific. You are guessing. You're giving approximates.
Okay.
He said, I paid him thousands. He was very specific. $746 is your judgment. You were very specific. He guessed and pulled numbers out of the air, and your defamation is dismissed. Him admitting that he owes you money does not hurt your reputation. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
This guy is a... And I know you can't tell it through your television screen, but he smells like